So this morning we are testing out the AirWaav mouthpiece. You've probably seen this all over Rich Fronin's feed. He's always got it dangling out of his mouth like this. I wanted to give it a try, see if the science behind it actually was right. So I'm going to try it out over the next couple of weeks, kind of let you know how it goes, how it actually works, and if it improves my performance. But that will all come from like my own personal opinion on the matter. So last night molded it, so it just took about 5 minutes. You have to put it through the microwave, put it in cold water, mold it into your mouth. I used to play rugby, so I'm used to molding mouth guards. However, this one sits on the bottom of your mouth, not on the top. So basically, AirWaav is supposed to work by forcing your tongue to get into a position that opens up the airways properly and supposedly gives you something like 20% extra capacity for your breathing, helping with your recovery, helping to remove lactate, and just helping your performance in the gym. I'm going to use it today for the first time. I'm going to see what it's like. I have put it in my mouth and started to wear it. You have to put your tongue underneath this bar here so it doesn't sit in a position that I have been doing naturally ever since I started training. So it's going to take some getting used to. To get the tongue in the position that the guard is trying to force it into. But we'll see how it goes in today's session. I've got a long EMOM piece to work through, and we'll go from there. Alongside forcing the tongue into the right place, you do have to clench down. Again, this is something that I'm going to have to get used to. I can't say that I clench naturally, grinding my teeth together. So it's going to be something that, again, I'm going to have to get used to today. I'm going to have to get used to the placement that the guard is forcing me into. But this is what the science behind it is trying to do, trying to force you to open up the airwaves into a more optimal position. So let's get into the workout. Let's see how we go in the first couple of rounds, and we'll see what it's like actually in action. So this morning's session, we've got a long 40-minute EMOM, perfect time to test out my AirWaav. We've got 15 cal ski, 8 front squats and 8 push jerks at 40, 15 GHDs, and 10 burpees as a 40-minute EMOM, so 10 rounds of that to go through. So putting the AirWaav on, just putting it into the bottom position. Yeah, so by forcing my tongue underneath a little bar at the front, it presses my tongue out against the bottom row of my teeth. And I can already kind of feel it, what it's trying to do, and open things up. So we'll just try it with clenching. Yeah, okay, I can feel that. I can feel it working. I can't talk, but I can feel it working. It's going to take a little bit of getting used to trying to clench my teeth as well as press my tongue against the bottom. So it's just getting used to having my mouth open in a different way. Okay, so I'm going to finish the rest of this workout, see how it goes today, see how it goes over the next couple, and then we'll cut back and I'll let you know how it's gone over the last week or so of training. So yesterday's session, we were on the ski, did a little bit of an EMOM, moved around some different movements. I could definitely feel a difference on the ski. The other movements, though, it took a little bit of getting used to, like having something in my mouth and trying to clamp down on that with my teeth. Obviously, I'm just a big mouth breather. I've got a big 40-minute piece workout to do on the bike now, so I'm going to test it again. But initially on the machines, I could definitely feel the benefit of having my airwaves open, and I could feel what the mouthpiece is trying to do when it's in my mouth and when it's forcing my tongue into that position. So after 2-3 sessions now using the AirWaav, this is purely anecdotally, this is purely my own opinion. On the machines, I can feel exactly what it's trying to do. I can feel it controlling my breathing, and whether or not, because this is the 3rd week of doing those echo bike intervals, whether or not I'm just getting fitter and my legs are getting more used to the lactic acid or not. Today, using this, the lactic acid in my legs was a lot less. My breathing was so much more controlled. So I definitely felt the benefits of this. It is just taking a little bit of getting used to having it in my mouth and moving my tongue around as it's desired, but I can definitely feel the difference. So I would say, if you can afford one, then definitely get an AirWaav. It's not an absolute training essential, but it's a nice thing to have if you have it in your budget and if you're looking to just get that 1 or 2% extra.